it looks like we're going to have the super bout here, and this is going to be the head-to-head of Jason Fairn, the jiu-jitsu specialist, against Bob Gilstrap, a submission specialist who has an extensive background in kickboxing and pancreation from Maurice Smith School down in the States.
He's also the heavyweight champion of Super Bowl number 5. He's a Pacific Northwest heavyweight kickboxing champion, and he defeated John Matau, a 400-pound grappler, in under 1.5 minutes.
Well, he's definitely an impressive fighter.
Fighters to the ring.
We're just waiting for them to come into the ring now. This is going to be, I think this is Bob Gilstrap coming into the ring now. He looks like he's ready and intense. I know that for Jason Fairn, this is a big event for him to get himself back out there again into the no-holds-barred world and to practice his skills. A lot of his students are here to support him and back him up.
Both these men have an extensive martial arts background. They've been around for many years. In fact, both of these men started at approximately age 5.
Yeah, it's astounding to think that these two men have been training in the martial arts for almost all of their lives. It's quite amazing.
Undefeated in no rules fighting. 6'2", 210 pounds. He is also a champion kickboxer. Let's hear it for Bob Gilstrap.
All right, that's Bob Gilstrap in the blue corner.
And in the red corner, he needs no introduction to anybody in the Vancouver area. He is big, he is bad, he is mean. He is Jason Fairn.
All right, obvious crowd support here for Jason Fairn. Jason Fairn's been doing a lot of very high-intensity training.
With Frank Shamrock.
A lot.
He's fighting in 30 days against Frank Shamrock down in the United States.
He's been studying on the plyometric training program to increase his intensity. And the word is that tonight, Jason Fairn wants to come exploding out of the corner and try to take out Bob Gilstrap within 35 seconds. This will be an interesting match. All right, Jason's out quickly. Jason has him up against the ropes. All right, it looks like he's reefed him down right away. Bob Gilstrap is on the ground just trying to maintain position and work his way out. Now, this is called the T position that Jason is in on top, and Bob Gilstrap is on the bottom just trying to hold position. It looks like there was a couple of elbows in there, Chris.
Yes, that's right. He's been sliding them in when he gets a chance. There's the head with
There's a strike from Chris. Looks like Chris is doing just a fine job at holding on. All right. Now it's a good plan for Jason to try to do a mount or anything to get, there it is. There's the mount. Now he can sit in the mounted position and just deal out the punishment to the body to try to loosen the grip of Bob Gilstrap. Bob Gilstrap's ribs are wide open, so there we go. Now he's changed his grip.
Rob, this is almost a formula. How many times have you seen this approach from other fighters?
There's definitely a formula to this style of ground fighting. The formula is to mount your opponent, get separation, and then either deal strikes to the head or the body, or else just go for a submission, a choke, or an armbar. Oh, excellent, excellent remove. Couldn't quite get out of that. Bob Gilstrap is doing a great job of trying to hang on, but Jason Fairn is dishing out the punishment here.
Also doing a great job of covering with that double elbow block.
It almost looks like Jason, he looked over to his corner and he gave a signal to his corner man. Jason seems to be totally at ease here. Oh, this is a terrible position for choke here. A terrible position. I think that he wants to finish the match. I think that Jason
arms are still free at this point.
Oh, he doesn't have the choke. No, he still wants to strike. There's a headbutt from Jason.
It's a serious headbutt there. That had to have some effect.
Jason is definitely definitely holding on to a very superior position here in the mount.
You know, Bob, for all the talent of Jason Fairn, I got to give Bob credit at this point for protecting himself as well as he has.
Definitely.
Many lesser fighters would have succumbed at this point.
Definitely. I could not imagine what it would be like to be in that ring right now. There is definitely a lot of ferocity going on in there. Well, Bob Gilstrap is really working hard at trying to bridge and roll Jason off of him as Jason goes back to those ribs again.
It looks like at this point they're going to slow it down and recover a little bit from that, the energy they've just expended.
Well, I think that Jason's game plan of the 35-second defeat has been changed, and he seems to want to spend a little more time in the ring. This could be an ankle lock. Oh, no, he's back. This is the T position. He's trying to hold his opponent down from the side of his body.
You know, Rob, I think Gilstrap is tiring at this point. When Jason stood up, I thought he was going to go for an ankle lock, but I was surprised that Gilstrap didn't move or get up at that point. He just stayed there.
I was wondering about that myself. It looks as though it must be very tiring to be on the bottom and trying to fight so hard to get yourself up. But he's doing a great job. Here he's changed positions. There's a couple of good knees, 3, 4 good knees.
Did you notice, Rob, that most of those knee blocks were blocked by his elbow?
Jason's taking some punishment here. Jason's taking some knees here.
I think, Rob, he may have been stunned by that kick.
Definitely. It looks like he was stunned there. He's just hanging on. He's reaping the leg down there.
So now, if he was dazed, he can recover a little bit with that leg.
I think so.
Take his time.
Yeah, I think that there's probably about a 3-second recovery time, but it may be a little bit longer. Now, this bout, of course, is the super bout, and it's going to go for 30 minutes.
A long, long time to be in there.
A long time. So I think that somebody's going to have to submit before we see the end of this one. Jason's just working on positioning, biding his time. He's trying to just remain in good position so that he can't take any strikes here. And it looks like Bob Gilstrap has really turned the tables here.
Yes, Rob, I think that kick to the face was really telling, and it was obvious that it had stunned Jason, and I think he's still recovering at this point.
I think so too. I think that maybe he's trying to just get his senses back while he maintains his position on the ground here. There's some great strikes by Bob. A couple of elbows going in. All right, there's a mount. Okay, now the match has been stopped because Jason came outside of the ring. In this situation, what they do is they bring them back into the middle of the ring, into the position that they went out in.
Jason's tired. You can tell that's taken a lot out of Jason.
Yeah, Jason is exhausted. Bob Gilstrap is looking fairly fresh considering the work that he did to keep off of the attack that Jason threw at him in the beginning. Oh, there we have a shoot right away. All right, we're back to that formula that we were talking about earlier now, Chris.
Now, this particular choke, I have yet to see this be effective. It's usually just a matter of time before the person in the upright position slides out and regains the full mount.
That's right. It's not a clean choke.
And there we have it.
Yeah, it slips right off. It's not a very clean choke. In the upright position, it's called more like the guillotine choke, which we've all seen. But it looks like Bob is working his way out of the ring.
Now, wouldn't it appear to you, Rob, that Bob wanted that to be an upright fight again and just slid out of the ring?
I think that's what's going on here. There seems to be...
and his forte, most of his training is as an upright fighter. He is a kickboxing champion.
That's right.
And with Jason tired at this point, he is vulnerable.
Okay, let's see what happens. There's, again, the clinch and the takedown by Jason.
And Gilstrap's punch seemed really slow.
Yeah, I think that both the men are very tired. Oh, there's some huge shots by Bob here. Gilstrap is doing an amazing job here. It looks like he's trying to go for an arm lock, it looks like.
He's trying to pull that arm out.
It looks like Jason's holding on to his pants just to keep that arm from breaking free.
Couldn't do it. Jason's still too strong.
There's some knees dropping here. That's it. Jason's done. That's it. Towel came in.
Sort of powerful knee strikes.
What a match. What a match. I know the crowd here didn't expect that.
Well, we've got to give Gilstrap credit. He took a beating in the early part of this fight.
He certainly did.
And I was surprised he was able to come back as strongly as he did.
Yeah, he came back very strong.
And Jason's okay. We're glad to see that. He's on his feet.
All right, that's great. Jason looks, he's exhausted. Ball up, Gilstrap. Put on a wonderful show here.
Check. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Bob Gilstrap.
Bob Gilstrap, the Raw Combat Heavyweight Champion.
Well, one of the toughest
Raw
guys
Combat
in
One.
Columbia, one of the toughest guys in the world, and he won, so that says something for his fighting ability. Let's hear it for Jason Fairn as well.
All right, Chris, I guess that's it. That's the wrap. It's been a great show. We saw some great fights. And I guess what we can do is just wait and look forward to the next Raw Combat 2, which should be 6 months from now.
Well, it's been a pleasure working with you. I look forward to the next one.
All right, thank you.